OKC completely dominated that second half. After being down 48 to 44 against the Timberwolves, they ended up winning the game 114 to 88. Just complete domination in the second half. And I'm gonna start with the Timberwolves first, because really aside from Julius Randle, nobody played great. Obviously, Ant, he had to leave because he had an injury, but he did come back and he still played 36 minutes. He only took 13 shots, which obviously isn't enough from a superstar player. Even Randle, even though he was 9 and 13, had 28 points, had a really good game. He needs to shoot more shots than 13 shots, as he's one of the top two players on the team. Dante DiVincenzo and Alexander Walker came off the bench putting up stinkers. Dante going 3 of 14, Nikhil going 3 of 11. Dante went 3 of 12 from 3, Nas 3 of 7 from 3, Nikhil 2 of 9 from 3. The whole team, Julius Randle was the only one that shot good from 3. He shot 5 of 6. Well, Ant shot 3 of 8 as well. But the Timberwolves team shot 15 of 51 from 3, 29%. There's no reason for them to be taking 50 threes in a playoff game. That doesn't make sense. And they also had, looking at that right, yes, they had 17 turnovers in this game. And this is one thing OKC is really good at. They're good at forcing turnovers. They're one of the top defensive teams in the league. They forced 17 turnovers in this game. They had 13 steals. Out of the 17 turnovers the Timberwolves had, 13 of those were OKC steals. And Julius Randle didn't get any help from anybody. Even though, can't make no excuses for Ant. He was able to come back and still able to play. Obviously, if he's hurt, then get that taken care of, because we don't want to see players hurt. So don't make it worse if it's bad. But yeah. Then as far as OKC goes, even though Shaden had a great shooting performance, out of 10 to 27, it's not the best, but I like that because it shows he's aggressive. That's why he's able to get to the free throw line, because he's being aggressive, getting to the paint, attacking the basket. He only shot 4 threes out of those 27 shots, so 23 of his shots came inside the paint, and he still ended up with 31 points, 9 assists, and 3 steals. Great game from Shai. Not the most efficient, but he was still effective everywhere else on the court. J-Dub stepped up in the second half. Had a quiet first half, but then the energy, it was there in the second half, especially in that third quarter. He doubled he had 6 points in the first half, had 13 in the second half, finished with 19 points. A good game from J-Dub, great second half. This OKC team, they just played really well together tonight. Shai got some help from everybody. J-Dub, Chet Hardenstein had numbers. Then Casey Wallace and Alex Russo, their numbers don't show up in the stat sheet, but what they were doing on defense tonight was really good, and how OKC was able to dominate that second half and win game 1. Now, I do think the Wolves can push it to 7 if they're fully healthy, but I could be wrong. So we'll see what happens. I do think OKC wins the series. I already said this, but we'll see what happens.